Good morning. It's Ember, and we are juicing in Texas. So I thought it'd be fun to share a little bit about my day yesterday, which was the day from hell. So Beachbody Summit is going on. I'm a Team Beachbody coach, and there's this huge fitness conference that we do every year, and it's in Vegas. This is the last year it's in Vegas, and I'm so excited, but I'm supposed to be out in Vegas, right? So our flight was for yesterday, Wednesday, at 9:20 p.m., which is a little later than I wanted to fly out, but it was all that was available, so that's what we were stuck with. So I'm flying with my best friend Christy and my husband Darren, and we get to the airport on time, way early, and got through security at DFW faster than I've ever gotten through security before. I mean, literally less than 5 minutes, where usually you would be standing there over an hour. So we were really excited about that. Went to our gate, which was gate 16. It was totally packed out, so we walked down to gate 17 and just kind of sat there where there were some empty seats and waited for our flight. Weather came in. It was delayed our flight a little bit, so Christy was walking back and forth checking the flight, and moved to 10, and then I think to 10:20, and by this point I was exhausted. Earlier in the day I'd taken Bandit, our dog, over to the house sitters and dropped him off, left, went to Target to get a few things, was in Target, and she calls and says, "I don't know how to tell you this, but your dog got out, like got away." And I'm like, oh no. Because whenever he gets out, like, he doesn't usually bolt out of a door or anything like that, but if he gets out and there's somebody like running down the sidewalk or somebody walking a dog, he like freaks out on him. He doesn't bite him or anything like that, but he just runs up and just on him, and we have to get that boy trained. So he's gone. Like, he was gone. He had his leash. She was holding him on his leash at the, and I guess some kids like opened her front door, and he just bolted and like jerked out of her hand with the leash attached. So he's just sprinting down this tar asphalt like road and just gone. So I go back over to her neighborhood, call Christy, freaking out because Christy's a dog lover and understands. So she comes over to help, and I'm driving up and down her neighborhood crying my eyes out, thinking he's gonna get twisted around something, he's gonna get choked, he's gonna get hit by a car. She lives right next to this really busy street, Western Center if you're local. And I mean, like, literally one street over, you go right around the corner and there's Western Center, and I'm just freaking out. So up and down the road looking for this dog, thanking God that our flight was later, that I had time to do all of this. And I mean, I don't know how long we were looking, probably 15-30 minutes. It was over an hour from when she originally called me. And so her and her kids are on their bikes looking, and they go down to this creek and they find him, thank God. But his paws, like the skin of his paw was completely just, it was just flapping. It was just, ugh, it was just flapping open, like his paws were destroyed. So Christy and I took him to the vet, where they sedated him and surgically removed the skin of his paws, poor guy, and he had to stay overnight and have a cone thing on his head. So I was just drained from all of that, but was thankful that he was okay. $300 later, was not expecting to spend $300 on the vet, but I'm just happy my dog's back and safe. So after all that, come home, leave, go to the airport, get through security, ready to go, excited, taking pictures, taking videos, and just having a good old time. And then, man, 9:30, 10 came, I'm just like, I need a bed. You can even check my Facebook. I'm like, it is past my bedtime. I'm about to start melting. And then not too much later, I totally melted. We go up there and everybody's gone. And the lady at the why do ticket counter, why can't they be, I understand that they probably have a not so fun job dealing with people like me who miss their flights, but she was so like rude. We walk up there and we're like, she's like, yeah, it's gone. You know, where you, 140 people made it on the plane, and we don't, you know, I was like, did you page our names? We've been hearing pages go off for all these other flights. We didn't never hear our flight, our name, nothing. We've been walking back and forth. She's like, we don't call names, we call, or what did she say? She said, we don't page names, we page flight number. And we're like, you just paging names this whole time. Like, what the I was so mad. And then she turns around and said, you know, after she gets our names and our IDs, and so oh yeah, we paged you guys several times. We paged you guys several times. And I'm just like, okay, what's our next option? Well, we can get you on tomorrow night at 7. I'm just like, done. At that point, I was done. I had to walk away, and I was just done. So I'm just thankful I had Christy and Darren there because they handled it, and we ended up leaving, taking Christy home, stayed at Christy's house for a little bit on hold with American Airlines the entire time, over 2 hours on hold to try to figure out what we're going to do. Finally, Christy was on hold way longer than we were, but we came home, went to bed after 1, and they finally call us back at 3 a.m. and book us onto a flight for 5 o'clock today. So, I'm going to miss the cabana time with my team. I'm going to miss the grand opening ceremonies and stuff like that, but it is what it is, and I'm just happy that we're going to make it. So, hopefully when we're out there, we can win big or something. I don't know, but came home and I had lots of fruits and vegetables that needed to be juiced up that were going to go to complete waste. So I'm juicing today and getting lots of vitamins and minerals in, and just praying that this day goes a lot smoother than yesterday. And I'm keeping my chin up, staying positive. So just ready to, you know, not really excited about Vegas anyway. It's just overkill for me. It's just too much. I've been there several times, and if you've never been there, I highly recommend going. It's a lot of fun, but for a fitness conference and why we're going there, it's not ideal for me. But I'm really excited to go. I'm really excited to be there with my closest friends and my husband, and I know I will have a great time once I'm there. But right now, I'm in Texas, drinking my juice, getting ready, so I just wanted to share that fun little story with you guys, and hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you very soon in Vegas.